Good morning and welcome to the devotions for the 1st of February. I just want to share a story with you this morning, and my inspiration came from Wendy sharing about rainbows the other week and how all the colours work together. Well, maybe the conversation God had with the colours before he put them in the sky might have gone a little bit like this. God rubbed his hands in glee. The terrible flood was over. There were the animals coming out of the ark, trotting, wobbling, slithering, flying or trundling down the mountain top. There was Noah and his family building the altar to say thank you for their rescue. And God had a lovely surprise ready for them. Something that would finish off their adventure with a beautiful ending that would be remembered for thousands of years to come. But he would have to get a move on. The animals were really hungry. "Okay, colours," called God, "it's your big moment." The gorgeous colours appeared around God's throne. But God could see something wasn't right. Orange was scowling. Red was grumpy. Blue was kicking the floor. Green was in a strop. Yellow had turned his back on everyone else, and Purple seemed about to burst into tears. "What in heaven is going on?" demanded God, looking worriedly down at the animals below. The crocodiles were looking at Noah in a way God didn't much like. "I've got a brilliant job for you all to do, and you all look like the dog's breakfast. What's the matter?" The first colour to speak was red. "You said you wanted to put a bow in the sky," she said. "Well, I think it should be red. Just red. Nothing but red. Don't mess about with this bunch of losers. Make it red." "Why?" asked God, looking down at the crocodiles who had started creeping through the crowd of animals towards Noah. "Because red is the boss of the colours. People really notice red. Red is hot and bright, the colour of fire and blood and traffic signs. If you want this bow to be noticed, you need it to be red." "I see," murmured God. "No, no, no, no," squeaked Yellow. "Your bow should be a beautiful yellow colour, Lord. Make it as yellow as the sunshine, as yellow as bananas. Make it bright and cheerful and shiny as me. Make it just yellow." "You are very beautiful," agreed God, watching the crocodiles hide behind the elephants whenever Noah glanced their way. "But you're not as important as me," Purple said pompously. "Look, it's obvious your bow should be purple. Purple is the colour of emperors and kings. Purple is the sign of the most important. If you want power, pick pure purple." God saw the crocodiles picking up speed. "I do like purple," he said. "But you don't want a silly purple bow," shouted Green. "Whee! Look at me! Imagine a green bow in the sky. Now that would be really wow. Green is so zingy, so fizzy, so fresh, like a bottle of green limeade sprayed across the sky. Don't mix me up with all these dull colours. Make your bow green." "Oh, please," called Orange. "It's so obvious that orange is the colour you want. Orange like the sunrise. Orange is fruity and juicy and ripe. Make your bow orange, Lord." God saw the two crocodiles dodging round the kangaroos as they lumbered towards Noah. "You're so like unhip, man," said Blue. "It's so obvious that God's bow should be blue. Blue as the sea and sky. Blue like rhythm and blues. Blue like Sonic the Hedgehog blue. Blue is like the coolest colour in your box, Lord. I just know you're going to make your bow blue, blue, blue." Instantly, all the colours started shouting at each other. "Blue is boring. Red is rubbish. Purple's pathetic. Yellow is so last year. Green is gross, orange sucks. Make your bow red, blue, yellow, orange, green, purple. Down below in the mountain, the crocodiles tiptoed up behind Noah and opened their mouths ready for breakfast. God knew there was no time to lose. God raised one hand and spoke in a voice that no one could disobey. Be quiet! When the colours had settled down trembling, God smiled at them. You are all just what I want you to be. Each of you does a different job. Without you, I couldn't do this most important job of all. I need to give my people a sign of my promise. I need them to know it's a perfect promise that will never be broken. I need them to know that it is for all people, of all ages, from all countries, for all times. And so, my dear, dear colours, I need you all. Please, just for a moment, look at each other through my eyes. The colours looked at each other, and now they looked through God's eyes. They saw how beautiful each of the others was. With a big smile, they stood together, and together counted 3, 2, 1. Down below, Noah and all the animals, even the crocodiles, looked up in amazement. For there, between heaven and earth, shone a radiant, multi-coloured rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, all the colours, all different, all together. So God bless. I hope you have a lovely day. Stay safe, and I'll see you again soon.